Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack, and as you can see, I'm still on my holidays, although possibly when you see this video I will be back. So what we're going to do today, we will compare two of my portable espresso machines. I'm on holidays, but I still want to have espresso. I mean, obviously, if it was just for myself, I probably would be okay with the pour over. I took my clever dripper with me, and that's how I drink most of my coffee. But if your life depends on an espresso, and if you have to have espresso everywhere you go, and if it has to be a good espresso, then you have to have a way to extract it. And there are many possibilities. So I have two. Flair Pro 2, you've seen it in many of my videos. I really enjoy this machine. This machine can actually make espresso that is better than lots of other machines, much more expensive. And we're going to compare it today with my new portable espresso machine, and that's the Wacaco Picopresso, if I pronounce it correctly. So I've done an unboxing the other day. I hope you've seen it. I will put the links in the description. Honestly, I'm impressed with this one. I wasn't sure what to expect, but the quality of an espresso, really good. I had some issues with crema, maybe it's my fault, who knows, but the taste was there. So we will pull 2 shots of espresso. We will be using a Comandante C40. By the end of this video, I will try to answer one question. Which of those 2 machines makes a better espresso? And which of those 2 machines I think you should take for your holidays, because that could be 2 different answers. So Flair Pro 2, amazing espresso machine, built mostly with aluminium, metal, some stainless steel, some rubber bits. There is a pressure gauge. It comes with a nice travel case. In the back you've got everything you need. You even get a nice tamper. Portafilter itself, I think it's 47 millimeters on a smallish side, but it's taller than a regular espresso machine. So you need to grind a little bit coarser. We will see how the grind settings compare. As you know, Comandante, the difference between each click is about 30 microns, so that's a lot. So we might still be within the same setting. Picopresso, made out of plastic, rubber, aluminium, and a little bit of steel as well. This one also comes in the nice carrying case, but look at the size of that case. And inside here you've got everything fits in together. So you've got tamper, I think it's 51 or something around 51 millimeters tamper. You get a dosing ring, dosing funnel, obviously the portafilter. There is a shower screen, there is even a little brush and a little WD-T tool. Not the best tool, but you know, if it fits in and it works, why not? All you need for both of those machines, hot water and the grinder. I'm already soaking my Flair Pro 2 group head in the hot water. So let's start with the Flair Pro 2. The coffee we're going to use today, not sure if you're able to see, the sun is somewhere above. In the last video I think I mispronounced the name. I think it's you pronounce it Monmouth, not Mammoth, but anyway, Monmouth coffee roaster, and this time is a coffee from Guatemala. And the tasting notes we should get here: blackberries, honey, juicy acidity, and medium body. Hopefully it will look a bit better than the video I did with the Picopresso last time. Yeah, so that's the portafilter filter basket. As you can see, it's very deep, so you can easily put 18 grams of coffee in, and that's what I'm going to do for both of those machines anyway. 18 grams of coffee in, 36 grams of coffee I will be aiming out. You also get nice dosing funnel, but you don't get a WD-T. So I will actually use the WD-T that was included with Picopresso, and then you just tamp with the included tamper. Just try to be as even as possible. So I will put the water in, and that's when I start my timer. 30 seconds of pre-soaking. Now the issue is here that the table it's wobbly, and that's the thing with this machine. It needs some stable surface, but I will do my best. So I will apply a pressure now of 3 bars for about 10 seconds, and now so we're aiming for 36, and we end up with this shot. Slightly, I probably should grind a little bit coarser. We will see how it tastes, but still nice crema. Have a look. If you can see, I can definitely smell some fruits, a little bit of chocolate, very pleasant, maybe some toasted nuts in the background. Cheers. Nice body to the shot. That's definitely kind of a silky texture. There is acidity, maybe a hint of, you know what, maybe the hint of blackberries. As a shot that you drink when you're on holidays, that actually tastes not bad. Probably I should grind it coarser. Probably I was on a setting number 10 on the Comandante. Probably number 9 would be slightly better, but I enjoy the shot. It is well balanced, and the body of this shot is lovely. If the shot is tasty or not, that's not important. What's important is the readings of the refractometer. Yes, I took my refractometer with me. Okay, so the reading, well, it's very hot. That affects the obviously the reading. So it's not like, don't treat it as a given. But 10.37 TDS. So that's 18 grams of coffee in. I got 35 grams of liquid out. That gives slightly over 20% extraction. Tastes good. Extraction is good. It's right in the middle where it should be. So nicely well developed coffee. So Picopresso even comes with a nice plastic dosing spoon. Very handy. So you, as I said, you get everything that you need. My recommendation before you start grinding, just put the hot water in here, so that will warm up the chamber. Then throw it away, and then just before you make a coffee, put a fresh boiling water here, and then pull your shot. So very easy to prepare the pack. The glass is nice and hot. Put the freshly boiled water here. Lock it. If you put too much, you end up with hot water on your fingers. Now, about 8 to 12 pumps. And after that 8 to 12 pumps, you should see a little bit of the coffee drops, some coffee drops. If you don't see it, that means after 12 pumps, that probably the grinds are too fine. If you see it too early, probably it's grinded too coarsely. Time 10 seconds of pre-infusion, and now slowly, steady. Yes, it gets hot. And we end up with a shot. 37 grams of coffee, 37.7 grams of coffee. And it looks much better than the shot from the previous video. As you can see, I used different coffee and the shot looks much better. But still, channeling still a little bit of the mess around. By the way, how do you like the view behind me? Nice Polish mountains. Really nice place if you want to escape from the busy city. Even though I love living in London, but every now and then you just have enough. You just want to relax. So slightly more floral notes. There is a chocolate, but the first note is that kind of a floral aroma. Cheers. The body is still nice. There is nice acidity, not nice chocolatey, a little slightly more bitter, but still within the margins. Hints of blackberries. It looks like this shot slightly less clarity. Obviously, this machine, we don't know about the pressure. With the previous one, I was aiming for that 3 bars pre-infusion, and then I was ramping up to about 8-ish bars, and then slowly going down. Here, I'm just guessing. Maybe that's why the extraction is slightly different. But you know what? For £130, Flair Pro 2 350, 330. For 430 pounds, not bad at all. Very enjoyable shot. It's just not as great as the shot that I got from Flair Pro 2. Let's see what the refractometer says. Well, it's 10.32, about the same, but the dosage was slightly deep. You see, this one actually, it says that it's more extracted. That's why I do the taste test first. So you may argue how accurate my refractometer is, that there is a temperature above 30 degrees outside and so on. Can you get a great extraction on that portable, tiny espresso machine? Yes. It's just possibly because of the profile, pressure profile, that coffee from the Flair Pro 2 was slightly better. But this one, not bad at all. The final conclusion before I go and get myself drunk, well, I have to have priorities in my life, yeah. So my final conclusion, both of those machines, so Flair Pro 2 and Picopresso, are great portable espresso machines. If I had to choose one purely for the taste of the espresso, I would go for Flair Pro 2. And that because it allows you that full control of the pressure, and you know precisely where you are. You can create different recipes, different pressure profiles. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I was playing with it. I was discovering different coffees, and this is a machine that can handle even the trickiest coffees. If you take it for holidays, neither yourself nor your friends will be disappointed with the taste of the espresso. You will definitely make the best espresso at your hotel. The downside, well, first of all, you need to have a stable surface. That wobbly plastic table, it was a bit tricky, okay? The second thing, even though it's not big, there is a size, yeah. That's the size. It weighs about 3 kg, so not a lot, but still you have to carry it with you, yeah. If you want to go up there in the mountains carrying that will be heavy. The last thing is that, again, I'm repeating myself, that thermal management of the group head. So you need extra water just to keep the group head hot. Here I had that pot with the boiling water, and that's where I was soaking the group head, and you might need to repeat the process if you want multiple shots, yeah. So that's the hassle. So great in terms of espresso portability, it's okay, but it's not perfect. If you are looking for perfect portability, this is it. Maybe the shot of espresso wasn't as tasty, but it was very tasty, and as you've seen, the extraction, it was actually higher, 21.5% extraction. You've got all the equipment here in that small teeny tiny thing. Nice carrying case, even the WDT tool, which isn't included with the Flair Pro 2. All you need is the grinder, coffee. You don't really need a scale. You can eyeball it. It probably, total capacity, probably I would say around 42 grams of liquid you can squeeze out of it, maybe a little bit more, let's say 1 to 2.5 ratio top. So if you take 18 grams of coffee, if you pre-measure the coffee, you don't even have to take the scale with you. You need some sort of glass, shot glass, and the grinder, and that's it. Because we don't drink pre-grounded coffee. Huh? Any coffee that is older than 20 seconds for us espresso connoisseurs, it's just rubbish. Yeah? So you cannot take pre-grounded coffee out there. You have to show off your grinder to the people around. If you're still here, by the way, click like and subscribe to the channel. At some point, who knows, maybe I will compare this with Decent. That would be something. Check my affiliate links, by the way. I will put both of those machines there, so if you want to get it from Amazon, you can. Tell me about your holidays in the description. Where have you been this year? Have you taken any of your coffee equipment with you? Share those stories with us. But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack. This is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.